Welcome to this video on to be able to calculate the arc length of a sector. This video also includes working out the perimeter of sectors. Let's jump right in. So the key information here is what is the formula we need to figure out the arc length of a sector. Now the arc length, as you can see, is this red line of a part of a circle. So the sector is just a slice of a circle, basically. So the formula for arc length, now it's something to do with pi times diameter, okay? Because pi times diameter is the formula for the circumference of a circle, so pi times d. But we need something before this. Now, if we think of sectors as a fraction of a circle, so the fraction we want is the angle given, which is theta, over 360 degrees. So theta over 360 degrees times pi times diameter gets you the arc length of your sector, this red line here, okay? Now, generally for sectors, you are given the radius. But if you need the diameter, you need to do 2 times the radius, okay? So don't forget, for arc length, it's pi times diameter, and you need twice the radius, okay? So let's have a look at a few examples. So, example 1. So we have 18 centimeters radius and a 30-degree angle. And we are just trying to find the arc length of the red line. So arc length, just to jog your memories, is theta over 360 times pi times diameter. Okay. So using the information we have got 30 degrees over 360 times that by pi times. Now, if we have a radius of 18 centimeters, that means we are looking at a diameter of 36 centimeters, okay? Okay. So 30 over 360 times pi times 36. And if you type that into your calculator, you will get 9.4 centimeters to 1 decimal place. Okay. Let's have a look at the second example then. So here we've got another sector here, but this time it looks like we're trying to figure out the arc length of the distance outside here, okay? Now, the arc length we're trying to work out this time, it is not represented by the 70 degrees. So if we just recap our formula, arc length is angle over 360 times pi times diameter. Now, we do not need the 70 degrees. What we need is this angle here. And the way we figure out that angle is 360 take away the 70 degrees that we've got, okay? Which should give you 290 degrees. So for our arc length, we're going to be doing 290 over 360 times pi times, remember, we're not going to use 11, we're going to use 11 times 2, which is 22. If you type that into your calculator, you should get 55.7 meters, not centimeters, make sure you look at your units. 55.7 meters. And that is also rounded to 1 decimal place. Okay? Let's have a look at the third example. So a sector has a diameter of 15 centimeters and the angle at the center is 54 degrees. Calculate the perimeter of the sector. Now we've used a different word here. We've used perimeter. So we're not just trying to find the arc length. We actually want the distance around the whole shape. So if I just draw a sketch, not to scale, obviously, in case you gathered. So the angle here is 54 degrees and the diameter is 15 centimeters. Now, if the diameter is 15 centimeters, that means the radius is 7.5 centimeters because radius is half of the diameter, okay? So 7.5 centimeters, 7.5. centimeters. So what we're doing is we are trying to figure out the total distance around this shape. Okay, so there's three parts to this. There is the arc length, and there are two radii being added together. Okay, so to condense the formula down a bit, the perimeter of the shape is the arc plus 2 times radius. That's the formula we're basically going to be working with, okay? So the arc length, to not go over the formula again, it is 54 over 360 times pi times, now we do need to use diameter for the arc length, so I am going to use 15 for this. So that's my arc length. We are then going to add 2 times 7.5. If you type that all into your calculator, you should get 22.1 centimeters. Once again, round into one decimal place. Okay? So those are your three examples. Let's have a look at the main task then. So pause the video and have a go at working out the arc length of the top 4 sectors, but then work out the perimeter of the bottom 4 sectors, okay? Best of luck. Okay, welcome back. So let's have a look at some of the challenge questions then. Pause the video and have a go at these challenge questions. Welcome back. Now here are the answers. So for the first task, the top 4 circles. The second part with the bottom 4 circles. Challenge question 1. Challenge question 2. Okay, so we're going to finish off now with the checking question, okay? So the diagram shows 2 sectors of circles, BOC and AOD. The circles have a common center of O. You are given that AOD is 131 degrees. So let's put 131 in there. AOB is equal to OC. So these two lines are equal, OB to OC. And they are equal to 8.4 centimeters. So let's put that there. The ratio of BA to AO is 1 to 2. Okay? So these sides are in ratio 1 to 2. Calculate the perimeter of the shaded section, the shaded region, ABCD. Okay? So to work out the perimeter, if we just look at what we need to work out the final answer, okay? So we need the arc AD, we need the arc BC, and we also need 2 times BA. Okay, so if I just use some highlighting now to explain where I'm getting this from. So the arc AD is this arc here. The arc BC is this arc here. And BA is this side, which is also equal to DC, okay? So I've just abbreviated that a little bit. So rather than working out both of them, I'm just going to work out the 2 separate bits, okay? So pause the video and have a go at answering this question, okay? Best of luck. So welcome back. So to work out the arc AD then, okay, and to work out the arc BC. Well, currently we can only work out the arc BC because we know the radius is 8.4. Therefore, we've got a diameter to work it out. So it's actually worth us spending a bit of time to work out the length of BA, okay? Now, if BA and AO is in ratio 1 to 2, meaning there's 3 parts to share, and the length of both of them is 8.4 combined. So what do I times? So if you do 8.4 divided by 3, that gives you a multiplier. So 8.4 divided by 3 gives you a multiplier of 2.8. So if you times these by 2.8, that gives you that BA is 2.8 and AO is 5.6. So we've now worked out that this length here is 5.6 centimeters. So now we can finish this off and work out all of these bits of information. So arc AD is 131 over 360 times pi times not 5.6. Remember, we need to use the diameter times 11.2. We also need to add 131 over 360 times pi times, now we need the diameter for the whole thing. So that's 8.4 times 2, which is 16.8. Finally, we need to add 2 times BA, which is 2.8. So you can work all these things out separately and then collect them at the end if you so wish. But if you typed that as your answer into the calculator, you would get a total answer of perimeter of 37.6 centimeters. Okay. Well done if you got that. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.